Well, Mr. McCready, I got your kids back. I got your friends back. What do you have to say about that? Not bad for a grown-up, huh?
You again? I told you to get lost.
Can I come in?
I already told you no. Stop asking.
I'm the one who saved the kids from Paradise Falls.
Oh yeah? Well, why didn't you say so, you stupid Mungo?
I thought you already know. Be like, oh my God, it's the Mungo to save the kids. We should we should make a parade for him. Oh well.
Happy birthday, Sticky. Sorry I missed your party.
Yeah,
Sticky.
Me too. Sorry.
There's nothing happy about it. This is the worst day of my life.
Oh, you're getting kicked out?
You know the rules.
Get too
The
old?
rules are stupid.
You're a Mungo now. You gotta leave.
Maybe I can stay just a little longer?
Tell me about it.
Okay, so you get in, but I got my eye on you.
That's
You don't
fine.
make any trouble in here, got it? I ain't having no shit butts making trouble.
You're a lot nicer when you get older. I'm not planning to start any trouble.
Good. Better stay that way, Mungo.
How do you keep the place organized?
Organized? Have you walked around this place? It's pure anarchy. I wouldn't have it any other fucking way. We can't all stay here forever, so we've all got to leave eventually. And there's not much to look forward to out there.
No, I haven't
So
walked
we
too
have a
much
good time
around
while
here.
we're here.
Just got
The
in.
occasional ruthless little bastard like me, make sure it doesn't fall apart for the other kids.
So how do you get to be in charge?
It's not that complex. Any kid can say they want to be mayor here. It's just that most don't want to bother with the responsibility of leading. Most of the time, they last until the kids get tired of them. Then they get kicked out on their ass by the new mayor. One only lasted 5 minutes. Of course, I've kept this place going strong for 3 years. To most kids, that makes me mayor for fucking life. Fine by me, I say.
Hey, yeah, you say everyone has to leave eventually?
People change when they grow up, and we don't trust Mungos living down here. So we leave for a place called Big Town before we get too old.
I've been there.
Kids who grow up fighting
Everyone
and
is dying.
surviving in lamplight are better trained for the world out there than idiots who are pampered by grown-ups outside.
What do you mean? Everyone who's from here that live to Big Town doesn't know how to do jack shit. What do you mean? They're not training for anything. There's like a few survivors. That's all I need to know. I guess he doesn't really care anyway.
About
Can you give me directions? I know he's not gonna give me. See you later.
Bye, Sticky.
Yeah. Bye, Sticky. Don't just stand there. Get out of here already.
Damn.
What's up?
Wow, what luck! I'm Sticky. Forget these little kids. I'll take you to Big Town where the Mungos, where the grown-ups live. I'm headed there now.
Don't say that. Don't say grown-ups. Where the grown-ups live?
Big Town. You've never heard of it? It's where all the grown-ups go. Well, at least when they grow up and out of Little Lamplight. I can show you the way. There's no reason to waste your time with a bunch of snot-nosed kids. Let's go now.
I'm not gonna ask for caps. Fine, I'll take you to Big Town, but first I need to visit Little Lamplight.
I'm not allowed in Little Lamplight anymore. Only people under 18 get to live in Little Lamplight. So when you're done with those little kids, we can go to Big Town together. I'll wait outside for you.
18,
Hey,
I thought it was...
how are you?
it was
than
even later than
What the
that.
hell is RJ thinking? Letting a damn Mungo like you in here. So who are you working with? Raiders? Slavers? Mutants? Answer up, Mungo.
The mayor let me in because I rescued some of your friends.
Oh, you think Sammy and the rest wouldn't have gotten back on their own eventually? I taught them better than that. Well, if you're sticking around, you ought to know that I'm Princess and I call the shots around here. And don't forget it, Mungo.
It seems to me a little spoiled little bitch. A bitch princess. McCready seems to be the one in charge. So what is it like guarding the back gate? So you watch the back gate.
It's so dull. Practically nothing ever tries to come through the back gate anymore, so I never get to shoot anyone. I wish I was at the front gate, but RJ specifically put me back here. Up front, at least there's a chance I can shoot some unwanted visitors. Which could have included you, Mungo.
Why would have you shot me?
Could have been a lot of reasons. Maybe you sounded like a monster in all that darkness. Maybe you had a weapon drawn and looked like a raider. Maybe I just decided I didn't like your stupid Mungo face.
Wow, you're gonna be so pleasant when you grow up. How did someone like you get a nickname like Princess?
I don't need to explain myself to you, Mungo. Shut up and get lost. In fact, don't you ever bother me about something as stupid as nicknames again.
You know what? I'll give Follow 3 something. I think I mentioned it before, but there's so many actual asshole wastelanders in this game. She's not gonna give me directions, come on. And even if she did, she's gonna be rude about it.
Dong and a boneyard.
Alright.
Okay.
About Sip.
The mayor said it's okay for you to be in here, right? Because Mungos aren't allowed in here unless the mayor says so. So are you an okay Mungo? Because if you aren't an okay Mungo, then that means we should stop you. And that means I've got to get my gun from lockdown. So stay here, okay?
No, I'm not here to cause any problems. You don't need your gun.
Oh, that's good because Mayor McCready says I can't have my gun in town anywhere, not since last time. But that was totally an accident anyway. That reminds me, got any Nuka-Cola? Because if I'm not gonna have a gun in town, then it must be okay for me to have one more Nuka, right? Anyway, everyone calls me Zip, you know. Like a zipper. Only not really like that because I'm not made of metal. But I do go up and down, I guess.
Why not like Mole Boy or something? Or Digger. Hey, Digger, that's not a bad name, huh? Just came up down on the spot. What do you call Sip?
Why Zip? Or why do I have a nickname at all? I mean, why don't people just call me Ricky, or Yancey, or Eustace P. Vanderbagger III? I mean, they say it's because I'm so fast. But that doesn't make sense because I don't think I'm all that fast. It's just that they're all slow. I guess it's just one of those mysteries
They're way
that
too
never
slow.
really get answered. Sort of like how people made bubbles and Nuka-Cola. Say, got any cola?
No. You said you were looking for Nuka-Cola? Is any Nuka-Cola alright?
Yeah, I got lots of trade. But you got no Nuka? You're not getting nothing. No way.
I'm going away. You stay here. Away from me.
Okay. See you next time, mister.
What are you
Bye.
so happy about?
Oh, hey.
Alright. Hey, Knick-Knack.
Whoa, are we letting Mungos in now? Didn't hear any shots, so I'm guessing you're not here to raid us. And if you're not here to raid us, you might just have brought something cool for us, see? So, who are you?
I might have some guns to sell. I'm from Vault 101, and I rescued some of your friends from the slavers.
Oh, that was you? Nice work. I hope one of you grabbed some of their gear before you left. Gotta make them pay for something like that. Speaking of which, I'm Knick-Knack, and I take care of the general store around here. Which is to say, I collect a lot of stuff, and sometimes trade it for other stuff. That's pretty much a store, see?
Yeah, I know how a store works. Okay, so you're the vendor. I guess I gotta catch you in your store later. What do you call Knick-Knack?
Well, my name was Nick, and I collect knickknacks. Not everything has to be real complex, see?
Oh, I mean, I didn't know your name was Nick. Nick with a K, like a Mortal Kombat character. Can you repair? Can you give me directions? I don't need directions. That's okay. I don't want to repair.
You want to go to Big Town?
I know. I need to go to talk to the people first. What's with the party hat?
Oh, I forgot I had that on. It was for my birthday. Here, you take it. I don't want it anymore.
Yes, give me the last bit of your precious childhood. Nah, it's fine. I've been there in Big Town.
You have? I mean, of course you have. It's an awesome place.
It's a
Well,
shithole.
enough talking. Let's get a move on. You are taking me to Big Town, right?
I guess it's better now since I actually killed all the slavers. The slavers were giving them trouble, but they were also having trouble by the mutants, and I think the mutants took priority. Hell, like they say, they were hoping they will fight each other, so I guess that's not gonna happen. So maybe they're not as great. I have to go now.
Why won't you just...
I just need to talk to everybody down, okay, first, okay? Hi.
Hey, are we letting Mungos in now? Didn't hear a scuffle, so I'm guessing you're some sort of guest? So, what's so cool about you, Fancy Pants? Must be a pretty good reason for you to get let in, see?
I rescued some of your friends from the slavers.
Oh, that was you? Nice work. I hope you got some good laughs out of it before you left. Gotta make sure they know not to try that again. Speaking of which, I'm not,
I kill
and
everyone.
I take care of the general
I
morale
fucking
around
murdered
here.
all of them.
Which is to say, I collect a lot of stories, and sometimes trade them to keep the others amused. Morale's better than less Al, see?
Less Al. Alright, kid. I like you. So you're in charge of a morale. What does that mean exactly?
Well, technically, I'm patrolling and keeping the peace. Mostly, that involves making sure people are happy and not getting into trouble. You can't very well keep the peace if you've already lost it, see?
I suppose.
Bam. Jokes. Want to hear one?
Sure, let's hear one.
Prepare to be amused. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Noah.
Know a place where you can get some better jokes? Ba-da-ba-ba-da. Right?
Hey, that's good. I was just gonna say no, a place where I can get some food.
That's stupid. That was really funny.
Gee, thanks. I have to admit most of them aren't really funny. At least not ha-ha funny. They're more like a tradition. Most of them were passed down from this book we found down back, called Vault-Boy's Big Book of Laughs for Kids. They're not really funny, but something about hearing them is a little comforting, you know?
I guess. Why don't you come up with new jokes or stories to tell?
Oh, we've got lots of funny incidents. Like when Sammy shot the raider who thought he was a girl. That sort of stuff. But we don't really get a lot of news stories from outside. The scav teams spend all their time hidden, so they don't get much news, see? I'd sure like to hear more tales from the great big outdoors myself. Actually, if you hear any, feel free to tell me.
I got a tale I could tell you.
Oh, really? Tell me about it.
I left my dull life behind to search for fame and adventures in the wasteland.
Wow, that sounds like it took some guts.
Well, I mean, I was
Life down
forced,
here
but you know.
might get dull. But I gotta admit, at least I don't get shot at. Well, not as much anyway. Tell me more.
You just need
What's
a
happening
kid-size power armor and you'll be good to, you know, go outside, have some fun. I'll tell you more, but I'm still working on how it ends. I'm sure it's gonna heroic little bow at the end.
That makes sense, I suppose. A good story can take a while to put together, you know.
What do you call a knock-knock, I guess, for your jokes?
Well, when people started calling Nicky by his new name, I needed one too, see? If you're twins, it just doesn't cut it to be called Nick, Nack, and Sue.
Okay. Thank you.
Alright.
Alright, what do we have around here? Door to little lamp-like something. Wow, it's really dark
Excuse
here.
me?
Hello.
Whoa, I've never seen a mungo so close. Are you a raider? Or a slaver? Or a mutant? 'Cause if you are, I'm supposed to go hide. 'Cause I'm too young to use a gun yet.
So she, by the way, she's the girl that you can, like, convince to leave for the slavers. Which is like a god-awful thing to do. It's like probably like the third most evil thing you can do in this game, but it feels the worst, you know. Like blowing Megaton has a little bit of like wow and haha factor, you know what I mean. But just getting this little girl, you know, as a slaver forever, you know, it feels pretty fucked up. I'm not any of those. I'm a vault dweller. At least I was when I was your age.
Did you live in the old vault below? I thought nobody lives down there now because it was full of monsters. Mayor doesn't let us go down there because when they went, they didn't come back. You don't look like someone who didn't come back, so maybe you didn't come from there.
Exactly, you're thinking. Bubble, do you want to see the outs? No. Besides, they're dead. Where is she gonna go? Kill them all. What are you called? Bumble.
It's just a name, okay? Not my fault I knocked stuff over. Lucy says I still got a lot of growing to do.
Clumsy. Bye-bye, Bumble.
Bye-bye, Vault Dweller.
Hi, Lucy.
Who are you? What are you doing in here?
I'm guessing town. Major McCready let me in for rescuing your friends.
You said Penny and Sammy and Squirrel? I can see why RJ let you in. Thanks for all of us. I'm Lucy, and I pretty much spend my days playing mommy around here. I spend a lot of time kissing boo-boos and making things better. If you get a scraped knee or stubbed toe, come see me. Same if you get shot in the face or burns all over. But I can only promise so much.
If I got shot in the head, I don't show how much you can do. Yeah. All right. How do you keep healthy here?
There's always one big sister or another who knows her way around a compress and a sewing needle. So we take care of most of the little scrapes. And way back when, someone figured out that some of the plants and fungus around here absorb radiation. The little ones don't like to eat their veggies, but they don't like to be sick either. So we get by.
Interesting. So they don't have problem just drinking radiated water or radiated food. They can just have the veggies. You see, guys? That's what you have to do. If you eat your veggies or you're gonna get cancer from radiation. You got that? Alright. So you're the only doctor in this whole place?
Well, we all know the basics. Combat first aid, you know? But I've got the most experience at the tough stuff. Bumble's been learning the most about the more complex parts of cutting and sewing. People tease her, but she's got a steady hand. Of course, now she just needs to learn what you do and don't cut.
Ooh, yeah. Alright. So she's probably gonna be the next head medic in the place. Alright. That sounds like pretty useful fungus.
It is, especially for dealing with the low-level radiation we all get from the water. The fungus just soaks it right up. But it doesn't help the rickets that keep hitting the younger lamplighters. Believe it or not, I can make a treatment for that from extract of Buffout. Actually, if you can talk McCready into it, I'd be glad to trade some fungus for Buffout, but he'd have to say it was okay.
How much for a Buffout? I do have some. I guess it's just like the alternative of the punga. That's all I need to know. Do you want some punga? It probably tastes better than that. Punga. And it is fun to say. I'm sure kids will get a laugh out of it.
Well, until you come asking for a bandage at least.
Alright. I'll let you get back to work.
Thanks. Hopefully, it'll just be skinned knees and bloody noses today.
Yeah. Alright. What do we have around here? There's like a weird fog effect. I don't know if I should check my stuff. So I'm pretty sure there's some journal to explain this place a little bit in detail. Not really gonna steal from them. Not really a whole lot of point to that. I got plenty of supplies. Alright. Kidnap order. One kid from Little Lamplight requiring friendly, trusting to young. Child slave will post it outside Lamplight. Bring the kid to her and she'll deliver it. I can send the kid to delivery. Oh, hold on. Is she just over there? I should check for a second while I listen to this.
My name is Carrie Delaney. I teach 4th grade at the Early Dawn Elementary School in Washington, D.C. Yesterday, October 23rd, 2077, half the school went on a field trip to Lamplight Caverns. We were packing up to leave when everything went crazy. The cave started shaking, the lights went out, the kids started screaming. My God! Mr. Pollock went outside to see what was going on. When he came back in, he told us what he saw. Clouds. Mushroom clouds. It's finally happened. The end of the world.
Yep, must suck. Also, there you go, lady. That's what I think about your raiding slave shit. Anyway. So yeah, they bring the kids here and that's why they're stuck.
We're all okay. If you can call being stuck in a cave with 82 terrified kids okay. Alive, anyway. But I don't know what the hell we're going to do. It's been 4 days.
Hello, Ducky.
Claudia went out this morning to look around and never came back. Then Mr. Cobb went out to look for her, and he never came back. So now there's only me, 2 other teachers, 2 of the parents who were chaperoning, and a few of the cavern staff. All these poor kids. We've got enough food and water to last for a while, I guess. But after that, I just don't know. We can't stay in here forever. Can we?
I mean, you can live if you want. If you want to deal with the radiation. All right. Well, there's a lot of people that we can talk here, but we kind of have to go a little bit out of the way.
What do you want, Mungo?
I heard a lot about the fungus in your cavern, and I'd like to make a deal.
Yeah, I'll bet you've heard all about the fungus in my cavern.
Haha.
The cave fungus, sure. It's good for food and medicine, and it's the main fucking reason we've stayed alive down here. So, you want a slice of that gray-green gold, huh? I think maybe we could come to an arrangement. What are you offering?
Give me the fungus or I'll seal this place underground and you with it. That's awful to say. I can bring in needed supplies and I get some of the fungus in return.
That's not a terrible deal. And it'd mean more of those dumbasses can stay safely down here instead of scavenging all the time. Okay, for every 2 bits of strange meat or buff out, I'll make sure you get a piece of fungus. Not too bad, huh? I'll spread the word to Lucy and Claire.
Excuse me?
They've got uses for them, so they'll make the trade and we'll all be happy, okay?
Did you say strange meat? You know that's human meat, right? Are they eating human meat here?
Yeah,
That's not very nice. Hi, don't mind me if I steal something. I promise. Why is this weird fog that keeps happening? Hold on. Can't do nothing about it. So weird. Alright. Okay, yeah, anything here useful? Don't you feel weird just calling something, oh, bring me strange meat? Why don't you say like,
Watch
hey, bring me normal, any kind of meat, you know?
Hey, picked up anything out there?
I got some stuff. Let's trade.
I hope you brought me some cool stuff.
Depends. What do you have? Do you have... I guess I'll take the bottle cap mine. What do you have in weapons? Brass knuckle? Nothing all that interesting. Purified water. Not really any drugs. Do I need any ammo? Here, have that. You can have the minigun. Got a shotgun. You can have a shitty magnum. Party hat. We don't need that. Yeah, we have a lot of stuff. Do I really need 100 doses of Rad-X? I don't actually think so. There you go. It's not the coolest shit, but
Come again. I should have more stuff soon.
Alright, you better. Alright. My Diary by Jason Grant.
I guess this thing is working. I'm Jason Grant. I'm 10 years old. I'm in Miss Delaney's class at Early Dawn Elementary. A month ago, a big war came and everything was destroyed. Except us. We're still okay in these caves.
Watch it.
Kind of. Mrs. Delaney went out this morning to get help. And she never came back.
Oh, she
the other
died.
adults never came back either. So now it's just us kids. A lot of the others still cry every day. They're really scared. I'm not. There's nothing to be scared of, as long as we don't go outside. Nobody else wants to be in charge, so I'm gonna try. Most of the kids listen to me already, so it should be easy.
The first mayor. Alright. By the way, what I'm listening to those, I'm trying to find some of the other lamplighters that I can talk
It's been
to.
almost 2 months, and we're all doing pretty good. Even if we are all alone. There's a door that leads to a vault, right here in the caverns. Every day we bang and bang, but they won't let us in. We can hear them in there. One time, a guy on the other side told us we were dead already. Fuck those grown-ups. Fuck them all. We don't need them ever again.
A little fast on that one. So the teachers die and they got all alone. Yeah, I can see them being like that. This one is from January of this year, like in the game.
We've been in here for 3 months now, and it's way better than it used to be. Who says kids can't take care of themselves? Jason has done a really good job keeping everyone busy. He says if we want to survive, we need to work together and work hard. A few of the kids have started saying we're like a whole new city. A city of kids. They call it Little Lamplight. It's so cool. All of us voted, in secret. And tomorrow, we're going to tell Jason that he's the city's first mayor. He's going to be so happy with us.
Cool. Oh no,
Yeah,
not the same year.
Catch a
It was another year. Okay. Hold on. Just gonna skip until I can find this fucking couple of guys that I'm missing. Where the hell are they? This place is so confusing. Oh, what is this? Oh, a little section connecting to the vault, kind of. Computer terminal. Reactor chamber. Ah, the terminal is not power. What do you mean? I can clearly see the glow. Ah, whatever. Oh, there it is. Come back here, kid. I need to talk to you. Come on.
Hello, I'm Billy. Welcome to Wampwight. Hey, you look like you're handy with the weapon. I got kicked off the scab team, so I guess I don't need mine anymore. Wanna buy my laser rifle? 500 caps, and it's all yours.
500 crap? How about 250 cap instead? Is it a deal?
That's not a lot, but okay. Bye now.
Thank you, and we get the wafer rifle, which is honestly a pretty good laser rifle. Pew pew. Yeah, okay. We got another cool weapon. Yay! I love the wafer rifle. Thank you. Do you have anything more to say?
Hello, mister.
Hello. Maybe I'll regret this, but where do you get your nickname, Biwi?
Nickname? What are you talking about?
Stop talking like that. No one think it's cute. No, I'm not gonna say that. Let it go now.
Bye-bye.
Nice kid. Nice kid. 250 is a little on the expensive side for like a used laser rifle, but again, this is a special one. It's a little better. All right, what hours in this game? In real? Okay, it's like 1 a.m. I should probably just take a nap or something. I can sleep here. Oh, finally, someone new. It's hard to get around this place. Everyone just move around. Hello.
Okay, RJ had better have a good reason to let you in. Because right now, all I'm seeing is a Mungo who's here to take our food and screw us over.
The mayor let me in for rescuing the kidnapped kids.
Oh, great. Maybe next he'll take in a Deathclaw or something, and he'll make it the town mascot.
That'll be
Anyway,
fucking
yeah,
awesome,
Thanks
actually.
for bringing them back in one piece. Maybe now they'll learn to be more careful out there. If you need what passes for food down here, look me up. Name's Eclair. If you so much as snicker, I'll carve you up for steaks.
Well, I know you're eating human meat. I don't know how much aware of that fact you guys are, but where do you get the food for this place?
Honestly, when we can't scavenge some from outside, we mostly scrape it off the walls and skim it off the water. No, really. Most of our food comes from fungus that grows in these caves. It's not so bad when you get used to it, and we don't have much choice. At least it's filling, so we don't have to eat much of it. But man, oh man, it tastes terrible.
Hey, at least let you healed up a little bit. Where does the fungus come from?
It's pretty hard to find, and I hear it doesn't grow in other caves. I don't know why it's here, but without it, we'd be goners. Think fungus just grows on trees? No, it grows in caves. Ugh. Knock Knock came up with that one once, and now it's stuck in my head forever. Doesn't take any work to get it to grow down here. All I have to do is collect and prepare it. Mostly, I try to get the stink off it.
How does the fungus grow?
They say the fungus grows in the pools where the first lamplighters dumped the Mungos. That's about the most they ever helped us. I don't know how true that is, but I know sometimes the scav team comes back with this strange meat that tastes terrible, but the fungus loves it. I don't know where they find that meat, but if you could bring some back, I'd be glad to trade fungus for it. Of course, McCready'd have to okay it.
Oh, they don't actually eat the human meat. They feed the fungus with that, and the fungus eats the meat. Oh, so they have like a pool full of that shit. I don't know if that makes it better or worse. Probably better. I mean, it's fine, you know. At least they don't consume the flesh themselves. You know what I mean? It's still kind of gross, but I get it. It's fine. That's all I need to know for now.
Sure.
Why do you call it Eclair?
Well, I didn't get the nickname for being fat and full of cream, if that's what you're asking. Back when I was on the scav team, I found some pages from an old cookbook. Sometimes I try them out. Just for the record, don't try making an eclair out of cave fungus. The taste sticks with you, and not in a good way.
I like some food.
Sure thing, Mungo. We don't have much to spare, so get ready to pay.
Oh yeah. Alright, do you sell the thing? You have punga. And what punga fruit? Whatever. Alright, good to know. I'll let you get back to your food.
About time, man. This mold isn't getting any tastier.
Maybe you put some salt with it. Where are the kids that I rescue?
Hey,
Hey! I'm finding new people. Hello.
Well, now, here's something new. What's a grown-up like you doing in Little Lamplight? Don't tell me McCready's going soft on us.
Hey, let me in for rescuing these kids.
That was you? Well, my most sincere thanks, then. You brought my sister Penny back to me, and I couldn't ask more than that.
Oh, you're welcome.
I'm Joseph, and if there's ever anything I can do for you, just name it. As the oldest kid in town, I spent most of my time teaching, but I do what I can to keep the kids clean and fresh-faced. Say, if you're ever looking for a haircut, I'd be glad to offer my services. You only have to ask.
I don't think my head has seen the sun since I left the vault. Probably pale as it can be. I'm fine. What sort of education do the kids get in here?
Well, back at the start, all the children had were the notes from the grown-ups that hadn't left yet, and a few books on caves from the store. But after finding the vault, a few scavengers brought back holotapes for basic schooling, reading, basic math, encyclopedias, that sort of thing.
Not terrible.
We don't get many books anymore from the scav team, but I make sure to keep my own notes on the computer for whoever takes over after I leave.
Pretty clever. You're a good kid. You're gonna do fun outside. What do you teach the kids?
Mostly whatever they want to learn. We don't have strict classes or anything down here, but it does mean they're interested in what I'm teaching. But everyone learns the basics of fighting and shooting and survival. We've all got obvious reasons to be interested in that.
Well, you might need to teach them a little better because people in Big Town at least don't know how to do shit. I don't know why. Is that like a oversight on the part of the development team? Because I can go there and be like, hey, by the way, learn to shoot. You know, learn to, I don't know, sneak. And I feel like that's something that they should know, but they don't. How you teach? How through I cannot pronounce that word. Are your teaching material?
We entered all of the books and holotapes into the computer, but frankly, there are a lot of important subjects the Vault's material didn't cover. I could wish for more, but we're probably still the best school in the Wasteland. Maybe the only school in the Wasteland, really.
You're the only one I know in the DC area. That's all I need to know.
Glad I could help.
What can you tell me about this class?
I hold open classes every morning for anyone who's got an interest in learning about a subject. Obviously, voluntary attendance is usually low. I wouldn't normally let someone like you sit in, but since you saved Penny's life, it's the least I can offer. Would you like to hear our history? It's something of a favorite.
Okay, sure. Let me know your version of the events.
Okay. Sit back, and I'll retell the history of our fine town to the entire class.
Oh. Okay, I didn't know this was like a thing. Take a
Long
seat.
ago, children and grown-ups tried to live in peace.
I feel so small.
And we helped them when they grew old. And the
It's
world
so
was
tiny.
but it can never last.
They're so big.
3 classes of us were on a field trip to the Wampwight caverns when they destroyed the world, and some of them were trapped here with us. Some of the adults left for help. They never came back to us. Some of the adults were too clumsy for the caverns. They became bones in the rocks. Some of the adults stayed with us. They did terrible things. But we learned how to help ourselves, how to survive.
Okay,
in the
I
caves,
got it.
and how to kill the monsters.
Wow.
And then there were no adults.
She can barely see
Safe to
above
play and enjoy
above
the
that.
caverns, away from the world the Mungo's destroyed. And there's only one rule we have to follow. we have to leave before we become grown-ups. That way, we don't risk destroying our world like they did. It means we leave our friends behind, but we can meet again in the outside, and it means our homes and friends stay safe in Little Lamplight. This is how Little Lamplight has survived since the war, and how we will survive until the world is rebuilt.
Hey.
Watch it.
Okay, that has kind of like a hopeful
doing?
ring to it, at least.
Uh,
Hi,
Thanks
Penny.
for getting me back. I really miss my brother. Everyone calls you a Mungo, but I think you're an okay Mungo.
I mean, except for Princess and McCready, everyone has been sorta okay with me. Why do you have the nickname Penny?
It's not a nickname. My name's Penelope. They're just lazy and don't like saying the whole thing is all.
I mean, Penny is cute.
All right.
As a name.
Hey, excuse me.
All right.
I've got a
Hello?
question.
what's happening today?
Uncle Joseph, could you explain more about the outside? He's
Penny,
not your
please.
Uncle Bumble.
Thank
Okay,
goodness.
the dialogue's not working too well.
Simple rock.
Hey, you should ask me. I'm the one who's been outside. Okay. I still haven't met the two that I rescued.
This place gets worse
Where
all
are
the
you
time.
guys? I'm trying to get to talk.
Hey!
There you are.
Wow. Thanks for the help out there. If it weren't for you, I'd be a goner for sure. Far as I'm concerned, you're welcome in here anytime. Of course, it isn't really up to me. So, what do you need?
What do you call Squirrel?
I like to think it's because of my inquisitive and charming nature, as well as my natural climbing ability. But Knock Knock says it's because I'm totally nuts. Guess which one's probably right.
I don't know. Kids are good climbers. Take care.
I'll try.
What? Two buff outs is minus 10 rat fight. That's kind of a waste, honestly. Yeah, sorry. I'd rather keep my buff out.
What's that?
I find like Squirrel and Knock Knock or whatever, Nick Knock or whatever, like 10 times, but I can't find the smart kid from the thing. Where the hell is it?
A few moments later.
We didn't need any Mungo's help getting out of there, you know. But you did it, so thanks. But that means I gotta go back to guarding the back gate with Princess. Ugh.
Oh, so you don't like Princess, huh? Can you tell me why Princess gets angry about her nickname?
So, a long time ago, Princess convinced everyone that she should be mayor. The first thing she did as mayor was try to insist the title be changed to Princess. It was 5 minutes before McCready punched her in the nose and got picked as the new mayor. It was awesome.
Oh, so she was only the mayor for 5 minutes. I remember him telling me about that.
Yeah, McCready said we needed someone to watch out for us, not to lord over us. Then he popped her one. She hasn't even tried since then. That's why he stays mayor, too. I hope I can be that cool someday.
Does she still hold a grudge against them?
No way. I think she's got a crush on him. She's all weird for him.
Isn't it? Thanks, Amy. It's Sammy. Sammy. That's useful information.
Thanks. Maybe you can take her down a peg, huh?
Maybe. Do you enjoy guarding the back gate?
No, because Princess always bosses me around, and there's never nothing to gun. She's always making fun of me just because she's angry all the time about her nickname and not being in charge and stuff.
Alright. Thank you. Now,
Care to talk?
let's have a little conversation with that princess, huh?
Pardon me.
Oh, there's the girl of the hour.
Well, look who's here. What's up, Mungo?
I know what you really call princess.
Why? Because I'm Princess of Little Lamplight?
You don't have to be embarrassed by it. Not everyone can be a good mayor.
Shut up! As soon as they figure out who told you, someone's getting pounded into the ground. That was a long time ago anyway.
Couldn't even handle the job for 5 minutes, huh?
This bunch of idiots don't deserve me leading them. They wouldn't know a real boss if one shot them in the ass. Well, look who's here.
I know what you call princess. I heard McCready really wallop you when you tried to play princess.
Oh yeah? Well, that was some...
Well, yeah, you're a jerk, and McCready doesn't like you.
Oh sure, like I should believe you. Why are you even wasting your time over here? Scram! Get out of my face! Go!
Huh. I remember they have like a speech to be mean to her. Can I
Well,
not
if it isn't
be
the-
mean to her? Now that fucking suck. I was hoping to make like a funny beat, like haha, making fun of this girl. Now I feel stupid. Now I feel the one who's stupid. I should really leave. I already talked with everyone here. Alright, I had to deliver that guy. Okay, let's go, guy. Alright.
You want to go to Big Town? Of course you do.
Alright, let's go to Big Town.
All right, yeah. Big Town, here we come.
Come with me. You got like a weapon? Do you know to shoot?
Why is this taking so long?
Dude, we haven't even left the cave yet.
Are we there yet?
No. Alright, I guess I should mark it on my map. Where is Big Town? Big Town is over here. Yes. There's a little PL 58 towers that I can activate in the way that I forgot to activate before. So that's good timing. I'll say.
Are we there yet?
No. We're not. And don't be so loud. This could be like scorpions and shit. Dude, are you coming or what? Where are you?
He beat up the monster and everyone cheered. The end. Why is this taking so long?
It just is, you know? I don't know, you should have made your fucking big town
Why
closer.
is this taking so long?
You just said that. Alright, pretty good rifle. I'm into it. Get fucked. Die.
Glad that's over.
Glad that's
Once upon
over.
a time, there was this dog. His name was Holy Toledo,
What?
and he was really powerful. And one day, a spaceship from outer space landed right in front of him, and a big green alien jumped out and started eating people. And was our so-called hero scared? You bet he was. He cried like a little baby. Wah, wah, wah. And all his friends laughed at him. The end. Thank you very much.
I don't get the moral of the story.
Why is this taking so long?
Hold on, there's some people here.
Something that is unquestionably, inescapably American. I am referring, of course,
Oh, hi. Hello.
to the great
What's up?
national
This is hopeless.
baseball.
Hopeless. What do you what?
That's right, America.
What is that? In?
Lost.
Oh, we were devastated.
Dude. Oh my god. Dude, can you not get in trouble for 1
Once
second?
upon a time, there was this dog.
On the
His name
horizon,
was Holy Toledo, and he was really
Hi.
Yeah?
Got anything for sale?
Take a look. Welcome to
Van Ness,
godforsaken hellhole. Not much to look at, but it's all mine.
revel in the joys of sport.
Charm. What do you have? Wow, you legit had like nothing.
Now, ask yourself this.
Alright.
What if the capital...
Goodbye. Need to get going.
Bye.
What if they could compete
And one day,
with
a
baseball?
giant ant came up to him and started talking like he wasn't some dumb ant, but a person of some kind. And was our so-called hero scared? You bet he was. He cried like a little baby. Wah, wah.
You already told me that
And all
story.
his friends laughed at him. The end. Thank you very much.
2 hours later.
There it is. We're almost there. Come on. Yippee!
Yeah, we're
Those
here.
assholes in. Your fly's open. Ha ha! Made you look.
Very
Those
mature.
assholes in Lamplight said that this place was great.
Yeah.
Yeah? What is it?
Do you know what a Super Mutant fan? I heard that you bitter cup were an item. Did I get this dialogue already? Alright. How you feeling?
Where's Red?
She has been kidnapped.
Remember
Alright.
to keep an eye on the north.
Talking about that, I forgot something last time. Hey. Perform the operation. After a few close calls, you managed to stitch up Time's bomb wound. You should be fine.
Why don't you look where you're going?
What, dude, I literally saved your life.
Damn. What happened?
You had 7 bullet wounds and broke both clavicles. Should be fine now.
Wow. You saved my life. Thanks. You're a good person, you know that?
I try. You're welcome. Don't do anything stupid for a few weeks.
All right. I'll be careful. I promise.
All right. Well, I mean,
saved my life.
I get you a new guy, and I say another one. You know, 2 more mouths to feed. You're welcome, everybody. You're very welcome. Yeah, we got one location that I haven't discovered over there. And after that, we should be good for now. And we should be free to go whenever we want. And I think I have a location in mind, a pretty good quest to do. But yeah, is this one of the places that leads me to somewhere else? Or is this just a substation with nothing in it? Seems to be the latter. Oh, what is over there? Oh, just a jar of water. There you go. Eat laser beams. Alright. Substation. What do you have around here? Flying cabinets. Ooh. Alright. I can't believe I still don't have the rifle with thingies. Ooh, stealth boy. Dean's electronic. Look at all this little tiny safe. Oh, look at this tiny safe. I'm gonna call you Tiny Safe Tim. Remember that? Of that from Markiplier. Is he ever even mentioned that? Is that a thing that happened? Okay. Jet 6 mentats. Pretty nice. And I assumed you're just for, and this one is this first aid hope is backwards for some reason. Okay. Do we have repair to max? We had 87. Yeah, we can still get use out of that. All right. Well, this was not that interesting of a chapter episode. I can recognize that. But next time, I got definitely, like I said, I got something in mind, and we'll yeah, we'll go there and go. So, maybe we're gonna get a good friend, someone who played the violin. So yeah, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and we'll see each other the next time. Bye bye.